Hello, First Grapevine. Travis Franklin, your senior pastor here, to share with you some updates related to where we are in the COVID-19 life that we share together. First of all, I want to thank all of you for being patient with us. As you know, and as you have experienced, this is not an exact science. And so all of us are having to learn as we go related to responding to all of the information that comes before us that seems to be information that changes quite frequently. It seems that the virus is a moving target, and so it all the time means that we're adapting. And so thank you so much for being patient with us as we've tried to be faithful in keeping you informed about what that means related to our life together here at First Grapevine. We have shared with you, and when I say we, there are 6 different teams working together. We meet weekly, and we look at all the information. Each team is split into an area of expertise. And so they're all working diligently. They're comprised of lay people and staff, and all of them are prayerfully considering what information comes to us, how it affects their particular area. As we begin to draft plans and as we begin to look for the opportunities to return to what we all want, which is some sense of normalcy and life together where we are together. And so I want to say a word of thanks to the staff and to all of those that are part of those teams and that are doing faithful work. We solicit your prayers as we continue to do that. I want to stress once again that we will be following the CDC guidelines in terms of determining when it's safe to return to on-campus in our facility worship and meetings and life together. And that guideline is 14 straight days of a decrease in hospitalizations, deaths, as well as cases. And so we monitor that every week. On our COVID page that we've created for you, so that you can keep up with all of this, we try to update that in real time. We've made some adjustments to that to make it easier on you. As many of you know, we're doing a phased-in program. And so as we move through those, you can keep up with us as we make those decisions. I also want to remind you that safety is our first priority, both for the staff upon return to the office as well as each of you. And so I hope you'll be clear about that as we move through this. I also want to share with you the undeniable reality that this is very demanding work trying to stay with all of the late-breaking news as it happens. And so, you know, we're doing the best that we can. We have opened the campus outdoors, and we've made some adjustments in the communications to help you find the information you need about how to do that if you're so inclined. And so please look at our webpage, and you can find that, I think, pretty easily now. Please feel free to communicate with me or any member of the team. All of those have been listed for you in contact information about your ideas or your thoughts. We welcome those. We want this to be a dialogue, and so if you have input for us, please share that with us. Be looking every week for that page as we continue to update it and as we continue to share with you in real time where we are, what's going on. We have already created some of the plans about how we will return, and they're ready to go as soon as that CDC guideline is met. And so we are prayerfully continuing to do this work, and I just wanted you to know where we are and to solicit your prayers and to also share with you our thanks for continuing to be supportive and continuing to give us your abiding love as we move through this. I also want to close by saying new opportunities have also come as a result of this pandemic and as a result of us having to go online with services. This last week, we were just below 1,400 viewers in our services for that week. And so we are doing the good work and hard work of trying to figure out where God is in that and where God's leading us in a new way as a church. And so just continue to pray for us as we do this work. Again, I am proud and grateful to be your pastor. And I look forward to who God is among us in this new day. And please, in closing, continue to pray for those affected by this virus worldwide who are suffering as a result of it. Continue to pray for those on the front lines, those who are having to make tough decisions as leaders, those who are providing care, if you're keeping up with everything that's going on. Houston right now, right down the road from us, is in a bad way. Hospitals are full. Please continue to pray for those folks who are on the front lines of fighting this virus, those developing the vaccines. And we just pray that God will be at work in this and that we will return to albeit a new life together after all of this is over. Thank you again.